Hey guys, Delt here. After the patch went live yesterday, I hopped into a few HR Goblin Caves matches, and everything was seeming to be fine. We got a few pretty good games in, but then everything changed when the servers attacked. So I'm just gonna go through those games real quick, and then when I got my first desync, I actually decided to get off for a little bit. But then a little while later, I got back on and played some norms until the second hotfix of the day. Hope y'all enjoy the gameplay. Instead of double bossing, I was actually just fighting one boss per game and then running around and opening chests and fighting goblins and just trying to get as much little AP as I could. Honestly, I was ending up with about the same amount anyway. So as long as you're able to open chests quickly, fight sub bosses, kill goblins, then it's just as good to do this than it is to run around and kill both bosses. The only problem is you are missing out on the chance to get legendary or unique gear in the center, assuming that nobody kills the other boss on the map. And I checked all three of these games, and whatever boss that I didn't fight wasn't taken down in any of the other games. So like I said, we fought a boss, we got the loot, and then we just started clearing around the map. For those of you that haven't been watching me up until recently, there's something really easy that you can do to fight the skeletal champions as long as you have a buckler. If he swings his upper swing, look up and to the left and you should block it. If he does his lower swing, look down and to the right. As long as you block it, he won't continue his string, so you could hit him either once with a falchion or twice with a rapier, and you shouldn't take any damage. And as I was coming closer to the static over here, I actually got a little sketched out. It's very dark in multiple places over here. So I'm expecting there to be a rogue, and I'm just trying to make sure Allegro, Accelerando are up, and I'm just checking around. I eventually just decide to leave though. And lo and behold, when I looked behind me, I saw a rogue. And my mans decided to jump down, so I just wanted to see which way he was going and then sort of just track him from up top. Now we're gonna cut him off. I actually got messed up by the centipede here because it got in my way, but we were able to get him with our crossbow when he decides to go back up the elevator. After that, I opened a few more chests, killed a few more goblins. We took the static extract and saw that we almost made 1200 AP that run. It was just like 15 short or something like that. So then we sold everything that we needed to and went next. The Cyclops didn't have much good for us, so then we decided to check to see if somebody fought the troll, which again, they didn't. So we took all of our loot and then decided to run around the map again. This person was already dead as we ran up. I promise we didn't kill them. I would have put it in here if we did. In this run, even without fighting any other players, we were able to get over 1200 AP. The next game, we ran over here and saw somebody fighting Cyclops, and I decided to try to start fighting him. I thought he was a fighter, which probably would have been a little bit better for us, but it turns out he was a Warlock. And with a crossbow, it's really hard to kite. So I'm just taking a shot, closing a door, taking a shot, closing a door. He actually gets petrified by the Cyclops, and I run in and I hit him with a crossbow bolt. I probably should have just let the boss hit him though. I tried to take a blind shot, but I honestly don't think I hit him. And then he was able to get out of the room, so I'm going up to get ready to fight him. Sadly, he blocks our crossbow shots, and then I have to try to figure out a time to reload. And at this point, I know he's a Warlock, so as soon as I hear Blow of Corruption, I know I don't want to be anywhere near it. Right here is where I made the biggest mistake. I should have reloaded my crossbow. Instead, I went in for the melee fight because I assumed Blow of Corruption was ended. Even if it was, he has a lot of plate gear on, so this is a hard melee fight. And if I was able to hit one more shot with anything, cough cough my crossbow, I probably would have won that. But you know, that's okay, mistakes happen. I got into a lighter build. I'm running at like 320 move speed without Accelerando at this point, and I'm back to a rapier survival bow, which is what I'm a lot more comfortable with, and we decided to go for a cave troll. And we were able to get a troll's pelt and troll's blood, which will definitely make up for the amount of gold that I just lost in gear. And once again, nobody fought Cyclops, so I'm just pulling here, and then I'll check to see if anybody fought Cyclops after. Nobody did, so we're just running around the map again, and I'm just deciding to clear as many skeletal champs and goblins and open as many chests as I possibly can. Be careful when doing this too. I stepped onto a ledge, and because I stepped onto a ledge, my shield was higher than it normally would be, so I didn't actually get the block off. So I made it all the way over to the spider room, and I'm deciding to fight another skelly champ and redeem myself because the last one did not go well. All right, so then I decided to open this portal, and I was going to open a few more chests and a few other portals that were in the room, but then I couldn't do anything. All right, luckily we were able to make it out, and with our entrance fee added to our total AP, we made 1255, which was really a good run. And then I got disconnected from the server. I did make it back on. I sold everything. I sold the troll pelt. Everything was fine, but I stopped the recording, so that's not a part of this. And then later on, I went back into norms and decided to just practice some PvP. Also, if you're in this bard situation where somebody's closing the distance on you and they're this close to you, 9 times out of 10 just swing, because if you start playing songs, you're just going to take some more unnecessary damage. Alright, now we're fighting a Slayer fighter. He actually tried to run away, and I was able to hit him a few times as he was opening the door. And he used second wind, so he is healing up from that damage, but I just decided that I was going to push him anyway after I realized he's just going to sit behind the door and I couldn't really get a good survivable shot in. And then later on, I got hit by a goblin, so I was healing from that. But there is a plate fighter in front of me. I saw him, so I just decided to grab this health pot, and then I would take the fight. But he turned the corner and hit me with a crossbow while I did that. So now we just have to kite him out and try to land as many hits as we can. And then as he tries to shut the door on me and I know he's hurting, I'm just going to do the same exact thing I did with the other fighter. Honestly, whenever I see a fighter use second wind, that's my cue to go in and not let him actually heal from it. And then as my surge kit ended, it never ended. So then I left and went into the next game. And found a ranger hiding in the swarm for me. And again, like I said earlier, if you feel like you're getting pushed in too hard and you don't know what to do, don't worry about your songs, just swing. Oh yeah, and then this happened. All right, so then I healed back up and I ended up fighting another bard, but I missed all of my survivable shots. Like I'm pretty sure I didn't hit any of them, so we just ended up losing, and I'm just gonna use that as my outro. So as always, I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, please just give me a comment, a like, or subscribe to the channel. I'm not making this video to say that Iron Mace is awful or that the game is bad. Instead, I was just hoping to turn a bad situation into something a little entertaining. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it again. Also, if you're wanting to join a community of other people who like Dark and Darker and other video games like it, I'm going to have my Discord linked in the description below. Feel free to click that, come by and say hey. Some people group up, some people just sort of linger. If you're just looking for more information about me, I'm hoping to maybe stop only doing things on YouTube sometime in the near future and maybe venture out into Twitch or YouTube Live or something. So if you're wanting to keep up to date with that, join the Discord. If not, no biggie too. All right, and lastly, I hope that each and every one of you have a very great day, and I hope to see you next time. So just enjoy me dying, then the video is going to end. Peace.